So today's agenda is to discuss list and tuples in Python. Okay. So what is list? First, we will try to discuss list, and then we will try to discuss about the tuples. Okay. So a very basic thing we will try to discuss from a very basic level. Okay. So lists are like containers to store a set of values of any data type. Okay. So right here, what is list? Okay. So list is like list are containers to store set of values of any data type. Okay. So this is just a basic definition of a list. Okay. So for example, okay. For example, let's suppose we have some city names. Okay. City is equals to, okay, city is equals to, so list will always represented in this type of bracket. Okay, so rectangular bracket we will represent the list. So unless if we are going to add some cities like Surat, okay, and then we have another city called Bhopal. Bhopal, it should be in inverted comma. And then we have Patna, and then Mumbai, Delhi. So this is an example of a list. Okay, so like this is called a string. Okay, so in list, like uh, this is the string. So if we want to extract any city from here, okay, so what we can do is just it works same as just like a string. So a list can be indexed just like a string. So let's suppose if we want to extract Surat from here, okay, then what we have to do here is just write city, and then okay, what city, and then we are putting first index. That means this index is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, as I've said in earlier video. So like this way indexing works. Okay, and if you want to extract the last number, then this is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So like this will work. Okay, so if you want to extract Surat, then we will write 0 here. And okay, so city is not defined as because we have not run this cell. So now if after running this cell, this will work. Okay, so Surat. If you want to extract Bhopal, then we have to put on the index number 1, city, and then we are putting 1 here, and then it will give the output as Bhopal. Okay, like with this one. So in list we can add values, like we can add a string also, we can add integer value also, we can add boolean value also. So like it can store any type of data type. It can store value of any data type. Okay, so let's suppose if we have a list like list 1 is equals to, list 1 is equals to we are putting 1 here, then 2 here, 3 here, then we will put some string. Okay, string like Shyam. Okay, so we can put that also. Then if we want to put a boolean value, okay, like true or false we can say. Okay, false. Also we can put like in this way we can put anything. Okay, like integer, string, flow. Okay, we are missing the floating point. Okay, so 4.223 something. Okay, and if we are going to print this one, list one, so it will give the output as 123, then Siam, then false, then so it's a kind of a valid. So we have discussed like what is list. So lists are essentially containers to store a set of values of any data type. Then we have discussed like what values can be stored inside a list. Okay, so in list, any type of data, any store contains a value of any data type. Okay, so it can be a string, it can be integer data type, it can be a Boolean data type. So we can do that. And then we have also discussed about the list indexing, like how the list indexing works. Then now we will try to discuss about the list methods. Okay, list. So let's suppose we have a list. Okay, list one is equals to list one is equals to what? We have some values like 2, 5, 6, 8, 3. Okay, we have a list. Okay, so now if we want to sort this one. Okay, so sorting means update the list. Okay, so what it will do is it will sort in a ascending order. Okay, so if we want to sort this list into ascending order, then we will use the sort method. Okay, so then we'll use the sort method here. So list one dot sort is what is sort. Okay, so it will give the output as 2. So we are like printing list one. Now it will give the output as 2, 3, and then 5, 5, 6, 8. It will be in ascending order. Okay. Now if we want if we want the list in a descending order, then we can do that like L1 list1 list1 dot sort, and then we can say reverse, maybe reverse is equals to true. Then it will give, then we are going to print list one. Then it will give the result into descending order. So it's like presently here it's in ascending order, so like the result will be reversed. So 8, 6, 5, 5, 3, 2. Okay, now we are going to print this result. 8, 6, 5, 5, 3, and then 2. Okay. Now we have a method called append method. Okay, as we have discussed also earlier. So like if we want to append any number, like appending means like adding any number. Okay, so list append, if we want to append any number, like let's suppose we want to append 9. Okay, in the list. Okay, so what it will do is to print then list one. It will append 9. Okay. So here we can see 8, 6, 5, 5, 3, 2, and then 9 is added. So this is how the append method works. Okay. So one more thing I forgot to tell you, like if you want to sort in descending order also, then we can also use the reverse function. So it will work like list1 dot reverse, reverse, and then we have a parenthesis, and then it will reverse the list. Okay, so like if we are going to print list one, so we'll give the output as 9 2 3 5 5 6 8. Okay, list one dot reverse. So what is the list here? We have made some mistakes. Okay, let's see what is the mistake here. So this is the list. We have 9 2. Okay, no. Well, we are right here. So it's like it's just reverse. So 9 2 3 5 5 6 8. So this is we have reversed the list as 9 2 3 5 5 6 8. We are right here. Then another method is called insert. Okay, so how we'll use insert? Let's see. So we have a list one. Okay, list one dot insert. We are using insert method here. So put it here. So let's suppose if we want to uh, 3 8, and now we are going to print this print list one. Okay, so we are printing this. So what it will do is this will add 8 at a third index. Okay, so what is the third index here? So third index is 1 0 1 2 3. So instead of 5 it will add 8. Okay, so as we can see that in the third index, add 8 at third index. Okay, so at the third index it will add 8. Okay, then we have a method called pop. Okay, so let's see how we can use the pop method. So what pop method will do is it will delete the element at index 2 and return its value. Let's see how it works. So like we have the list one. Okay, list one. So first print this list one. Okay, so it will be easier to us to so we have a list called 9 2 3 8 5 5 6 8. Okay, then we are using the pop method. Okay, so list one dot pop pop, and if we want to delete any number at index, so let's suppose if we want to delete this one, then we are using one. We can give the index as one. So we are giving index one and see what it will give. Okay, so it's giving like 2. It will pop the value of 2. Okay, delete this one. Okay, so this is the first index. We are putting here first index. Okay, and now we are going to see the result. Okay, so list one. List one. So the result here is 9 3 8 5 5 6 8. So the 2 is disappeared now, so it's deleted. Okay, so pop method is like a kind of deletion, you can say. Now we have another method called remove method. So if you want to remove any number, so let's suppose if we want to remove which number. Okay, so let's suppose we want to remove 8. Okay, then we will use the remove method. So list one dot remove, and then we want to remove 8. Okay, so we are going to print this list one, print one, and then let's see what will happen. Okay, so it will remove the 8 from here. So this is the 0 1 2. This is the second index, and it was the second index is removed here. So the result, now the result is 3 9 3 5 5 6 8. Okay, this is a very basic thing. So we have discussed like how the list things works. We have seen like how the list method works, how The indexing works in the list. Okay, what is list? So lists are essentially a container to store a set of values of any data type. Okay, now we will discuss tuples. Tuples in Python. So tuple is like an unimmutable data type. Okay, so immutable, that means cannot change. Okay, let me write the definition here. So tuples is immutable data type. So immutable, that means immutable. Okay, I'm writing this immutable. Immutable means like cannot change. Cannot change. So let's suppose if you want to represent an empty tuple. Okay, so what we can do here, let's suppose we have b is equals to, so want to remove, so this is an example of an empty tuple. Okay, so let me check the type of b here, then we will see the result what it will give. So it's a tuple. Okay, we are getting a tuple here. So now if so few examples are like, if we are assigning a is equals to 1 2 3 1 2 4 5 6. Okay, 6 8. So this is only an example of tuple. Okay, now if you are going to check the we are going to check the type of type of a, then it will give the output as tuple. So if we want to, okay, so another question, if you ask, if you're going to ask, like if we are putting here only one, so is it a tuple? No, then this is not a tuple. Okay, in if we want to convert this as a tuple, then we can use a comma here. So it will now it will give the output as a tuple. Early before that we can check the type of a. Okay, so we are going to check the type of this one, type of a. Okay, so the type of a is what? Integer. Okay, it will give the integer. But if you want to convert into tuple, then what we have to do is, here is a is equals to and then 1, and we have to put a comma here, then it will give the output as a tuple. Now we are going to check the type of, sorry. Okay, to check the type of a, then let's see what will be the output. So the output here is tuple. So this is the beauty of tuple. So if we are going to assign any values in a tuple, so it cannot be altered or manipulated. So I can write here as a text. So like after tuples element, tuples element, it cannot be altered or manipulated. It can be altered or manipulated. So so this is the thing we have to keep in mind. Like after defining a tuples element, it cannot be altered or manipulated, as we have earlier altered the list values or dictionary values. So we can't do that in a tuple. It's like a immutable. So we have some methods we are going to discuss here. So we have tuple methods. Okay, so tuple methods. We have some tuple methods. Okay. So let's suppose we are considering a tuple A is equals to 1, 5, 7. Okay, 8. Okay, we are considering a tuple here A. So now if we want to know the count, okay, so the occurrence, okay, so if you want to know the occurrence of 5, okay, so we how we can do that? So we can do that using count method. So see, count, then 5, then it will show the occurrence. Okay, so 5, the occurrence of 5 in A is equals to 1. So the 1 is here. And now if we want to see the occurrence of a number, okay, so it will show using index. Okay, so index method we can do that. A dot index. Index of okay, 5. Okay, so let's see what will be the result. So occurrence is it will show the first occurrence. Okay, so we'll return the index of first occurrence of 5 in A. Okay, this is how the indexing works. So this is just a basic overview of uh, tuples, and what we have discussed is list. Okay,